Good morning, everybody. Tired of waiting. Time to start talking. I know I'm early. I'm always early. This is earlier than usual. How are you doing today? Anybody give me an audio check? Morning, no key. How are you? Five by five. Beautiful. All right, we can put him away now. Lima Charlie. Just the way we likes it. Lima Charlie. Ooh, let me turn my camera just a little bit here. Got to get some things adjusted. Kick that over to autofocus. There we are. How are you, Chuck Soup? No key. How is life today? Oh, got a couple things up here where I can reach them. Oh my. Fair and Midland. Well, you know, that's better than the alternative, right? That's better than the alternatives. Not so bad, it couldn't be worse, right? Oh, man. What are you guys working on today? Anything fun? Got any big plans for the weekend? Anybody doing any Father's Day goodness tomorrow? I don't know if I am or not, but my wife hasn't told me yet. Right? Oh, Brian Breakshit's in the house. Congratulations there, sir. Man, that was a rapid ascent to black belt. Outstandingly good work. Do, 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 do. Yeah, absolutely. Amazing, man. Let's try you. We almost went camping this weekend, but I got so much crap I need to work on and do at home that I decided probably not a good plan. I don't know what I'm doing. Right? We went and did a little gambling last night. Didn't win enough to retire, so there's that. Guess I'm back to work Monday, damn it. the same boat as me, Chuck, huh? The wife hasn't told you what you're doing yet, so you don't know? Rarely get told until the morning of, if I'm that lucky. Sometimes it's a few minutes before. Or on the way, right? Yeah, as you're heading out the door. Oh, by the way, this is where we're going today. Absolutely. Been there, done that. A timer for. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing a little grilling maybe tomorrow and maybe grab some beers and just sit out back and have a beer and cook. And I need to be working on my house. I got a lot of stuff to work on. I've been working on challenge locks. I do not have any challenge locks. I need to get me some challenge locks. I'm dying. There we go. I really like these locks, these Toledos. Actually, a really, really nice little padlock. Till you run out of mats. How about that Master Lock number 3 challenge? What do you guys think of that? Yeah, absolutely, sir. I will take any and all challenge locks I can get my little hands on. I have a good time with those things. Ooh, what did we get here? Mr. Phantasm Industries. Ooh, he just put out a new case. Let's share our screen and have a look. See, shall we? Apparently, I'll let you guess who this was made for. You get 2 guesses, and the first one don't count. Finally engraving on CL1. Back to work on Pip. Nice. Get a load of those colors. I like that. I like that color. Oh, it's got a Velcro back. Look at that. So you can slap it on another case. Man, Phantasm does some beautiful work. It really does. Very, very well-made cases. If you're ever in the market, he is worth a check. Let's see. How do I don't want to. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. I'm back. Whew. Scared me there for a minute. Yeah, nah, he does beautiful cases. Elroy's colors, yes, but they were from Mr. Mountain Mick. Mountain Mick loves those too. All right, I can do that, sir. See if we can open us a pack lock today. Lock I haven't messed with in a while. So, Brian, how long did it take you, start to finish, to get through the belt ranking? Seems like it went pretty dang quick. That must have been your focused goal, huh? Outstanding, man. I don't think I'll ever make it to a black belt. But again, I'm not trying real hard either. It's like I got purple. I haven't picked up any brown belt locks yet. I have one I need to gut and check out. I have a lock. It's a Medico that we're not exactly sure. I need to examine the pins on the insides. It might be a brown. Initially, we thought purple, but I think because there's a Medico that falls either way depending on if it has false gates on the pins or not. And I think this one has some false gates, so I think it's probably going to fall in the brown belt category. So he says, I saw he's just said over there he made one of those cases for Mountain Mick, and one was made for the website. So there is one available of that color out there to pick up. 9/22/25, so less than a year. Outstanding work, man. That's some dedication, dude. That's not an easy task, and that's a lot of work. Hey, I'm glad it is working. I'm glad it has helped you, and hopefully for a long, long time to come, sir. So, what was your first lockpick set? What was that first set that you ordered on 9/22? Ah, yeah, Johnny Locks. You know me. I got bored. Yeah, absolutely. One day at a time. That's all you can do. Hmm. Yeah, good grief. My hand's all getting goofy. All right, so I want to go grab this. Covert Instruments, the FNG set. You know, I have not messed with the FNG set yet. I've heard it's a decent little set. All right, let me copy this one. I want to throw this in here. Had a channel throw out an entry into my giveaway yesterday. Should go check her out if you haven't. Only pins, lockpicking. Of course, I don't have a lot of Covert Instruments gear. I bought a couple things, and so far they're okay. I've got, well, a tension set, and then I bought these. I do like the dimple rake, is really nice. The picks themselves, I have another McTickler's in another kit somewhere, I don't know where. Not my favorite. They're okay. Then the Greyhound set started coming in. Well, I appreciate you trying those out, and I hope they've been good for you. I think I'm going to have to probably close up my giveaway, and just do the drawing, and I'll just have to send out prizes in a couple different batches once I get the other set in. The Reaper set. I haven't tried those either. Like I said, I have a very limited supply of Covert Instruments. All the other Covert Instruments I have is one of those bad boys, which has been really a fun set to play with. Let's go look over here. Oops, not there, over here. Bling, 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 bling. Oh, hey, do we have? No, that was just me. Jeez. If we have anybody who wants to join in, the link is in the chat. Hop on over. Happy to have you in. I'm thinking of trying to find another couple of locks today. Hit a couple of shops, see what I can track down that I don't have. Need something new. Yeah. I'm running out of locks. I've got a lot of locks. I shouldn't say I'm running out of locks, but you know what I mean. I kind of pick on the same ones all the time. Yeah, that Reaper set doesn't look bad. Like I said, all I have from that is the tension set. I don't have anything more than that. Man, usually I can pop this lock right open. Not today, folks. Not today. Talking Man. AI engine. Let them do the writing for you. You just talk it out and then ask them to massage it. It can be done. Asa Abloy Accentra. If you're asking me, I know nothing. I think I have one Asa in my entire collection, and I have no idea what Asa it is. I don't have a key for it, and I have never been able to open the dang thing. I should almost be working on that stupid thing, because I really want to get that sucker open. And that is this one. And there it is in all its glory. But I know nothing about it, other than it sucks. It has been a true pain in my backside. I believe it was Runesmith that sent this to me, and he warned me that it was tough. And yes, it is tough. I don't even know how many pins are in there. Oh. Okay, so that might be a pain in the rear challenge lock, is what you're telling me. It might end up being one that I send on to somebody else. Oh, that just sounds demonic, because from what I've heard and seen, these Asa locks, man, are no joke. So then converting it into a challenge lock on top of it, oh, dude. Let's just hit you with a little Reiki poo. Anybody know anything about one of these Euro cylinders? How many pins? I don't even know how many pins are in the damn thing. You're registered with, all right. It's just saying I can go look and cheat up front. Should we show everybody what kind of demonic hell spawn you put together? Wait until you see what Elroy's. Man, Elroy's. He makes some fun challenge locks. I've done a couple of his. And they've been really, really nice locks. He does beautiful pin work. What's he cooking up now? Right? I mean, high belt locks, man, they're already a pain in the rear. And then you convert it. Oh. Nice. It'll be fun to see it once it comes out. See what people are saying. Bay. Oh, it's a set, huh? Or triplets. Nice. Saw that one case that who was it? The head the other day. Case that's locked up with American 1100s, and you got to pick all of them to get into it, and then add your patch to it. That looks like it'd be kind of fun. Although I'm not gonna lie, American 1100s can be a real pain in the rear. I have some that are really simple, and then I have others that, oh man. CSL 10 is made from a Euro lob. Huh. An MTL Interactive. Oh, you guys suck, dude. I've had a good run with my challenge locks, and you guys are gonna ruin it and start giving me locks that are no way in hell. I'll still have fun trying. Oh, look at that. Finally opened up this freaking ASA. I've only had this thing for a year, but I've probably only worked on it about 5 times. But finally opened the ASA. Woohoo! Yeah, that is a challenging little lock. I like it. I like it. Very pretty. Yeah, some of those locks, man. Right? It's about freaking time that I open a lock. Yeah, absolutely. Testing tension. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. And you're exactly right. Happy Father's Day weekend. That's why I did not do my live on my normal Sundays, because tomorrow is Father's Day. You need to be doing something besides watching me. Spend time with your family. Hug your kids. Hug your wives. Call your dads if you're able to. Thank them. Thank them for taking you to a party once upon a time and leaving you behind. If you get that joke, you get that joke. Oh, yeah, right. Another one off the naughty list. Only about 5,000 more to go. Let's see if you fit in there and will work. This lock is such a pain to tension. The one problem with the pack lock that I found is the cores. It is really, really soft material. You got to be careful because you'll eat that brass up in a hurry. Man, there we go. The pack lock 90A Pro bites the dust. Come on, you can close up. I know you can. There you go. Do like my pack locks. I enjoy those. Those are a fun lock. They really are. I wonder if I can even tension this guy anymore. This was the first pack lock that I did for my blue belt. Had to have a blue pack lock. Ooh, 98 Pro or an 1100. I would say the 98 Pro, as far as I'm concerned, just because more pins and a little trickier lock. I don't know. 1100, you could make a fun challenge lock out of an 1100 too, though. Right? Exactly. That's kind of my thought. 7 pins in that 98 Pro. Dude. Put some rattlers in there, and they are harder to make. Absolutely. Harder to find the right stock and to form them just because they're so small. So if you get it made and get it made right, though, make a wicked challenge lock out of a 98 Pro. I've thought about it with, and actually I'm going to pin one of these up today. One of these Abus 83s, kind of a heavy lock to ship around, but I think I could make a fun little challenge lock out of one of those too. And I think I have 3 of those now. You know, and they're a very neat lock. I think I like that Abus 83. They're a fun lock. I almost think like I said, I have several of them, and the hardest ones I have to open are these that are just 0-bitted. They suck. See, and there I have one of the different inserts in it, so I can change up the core to something different. But I'm thinking of pulling one of these apart today, and I think I've got 2. Where did that go to? Because there's that. There's the lock. There we go. There's the items to add the, what is it? These are what, 5-pin? So I can add a 6th pin to it. So I have a 6-pin setup from Sparrows. I'm thinking about taking one of these apart and putting in chest pins from Sparrows. Why not just the core from the 83? Depends on which core you go with, right? Because they can have multiple different cores in it. Like these are just a standard 5-pin Schlag core in it. I mean, it says Abus, but I mean, well, there's your key, right? It's just a standard 5-pin Schlag. So nothing special about that. It's not but you can get, and that's what this other piece is for, is so you can put different types of cores in it. Right? That's what I want to get, is a good kick to throw in there. Just got to figure out what I want to put in. That's where I need to go hit up my local locksmith, see if I can get a good kick from him. Maybe I want to see if he maybe has a LFIC or an SFIC. That'd be fun. Get one of those from him that actually has keys. So that's why I want to keep one of them, so I can swap that end out and stick something different in there. But they're really nice locks. Very, very nice locks. And this one has the little Z bar in there, so you can change it to make it key retaining or non-key retaining. You have an ASA 6K and a BlackRock 83. Ooh, man. That's talking about making it into a serious lock, isn't it? That's something I wouldn't mind getting too, is getting some gin pins to throw in some locks or get something with some gins in it. I hear those are an interesting pick. I have never had a chance to mess with any gins. Ooh, a Medico kick. I don't know. I don't have a Medico kick at all. Be interesting if it would fit. I know they have different, I think they have different adapter plates. Probably. I don't think I have. Do I have any other kick cylinders or kick locks? I don't think I even do. I think that's like the only one of those I even have. So I don't even have anything different that I could even try to put in it to see what will fit, because I just don't have any of those. I still want to find a key for this. It's a Patton's. I really want to find a key blank and see if I could impression it, or not even, maybe not even impression it. If I can just find a key and then I'll pick it and gut it. I'd like to convert this one into a challenge lock, because I just think it's just a pretty little lock. It'd make a neat little challenge lock. Medical will fit with the adapter. Beautiful. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be a neat one to find to put in there. Gins are great, especially with counter milling. Yeah. That's what I've heard. I've heard they are a challenging lock to pick, or pins. I just have never had anything with those in it. It's a good thing I picked this for my blue belt and then put it aside, right? Because I can't pick it again. Huh. Well, I haven't picked this lock in ages. It's just one of my display locks now at this point. I kind of try and keep ones with different people's logos and things engraved on them. 6-pin Medico kick. Huh? Yeah. I don't think you could go more than 6-pin in there. Unless it was something with really small pins. So this is what I was talking about with tensioning. I was talking about the tension wrenches and like this is Jimmy Long's little set for padlocks. I like using these in a vise because then I can hold onto the vise here and just rest my thumb on the tension wrench. Where with the sidewinders, you can't really do that because they come way down and around, right? So you're way off of the other side trying to tension. So that's where I like these better when I'm in a vise. They're both outstanding tension sets, though. Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have any kick cylinders other than what's in these locks currently. I don't have anything else. It's something I definitely need to look for. Yeah, medical kick in there. That would make for a sweet lock, wouldn't it? I think I've almost sold all of my Corbin locks other than the couple that I've got here in front of me. The rest of them, I think, are almost all gone now. Help me shoot. I tell you, we're going to move that aside because now I want to play. What did I do? Okay. Put him back in his stand. And let's grab, what should we use today? I think we will go with this big set. And you from the olden days. That's funny. There. So, what do you do? This just drops down in there, doesn't it? Or do you have to remove things and change up in order to put that in? I've never tried to put one of those cores in. So what do you do? Is it just a drop in? Or do you have to remove things from inside of this lock and change it up? Hey, there's the Z fill out. I kind of think you just drop this in. But I don't know. What do you guys know? What do you tell me? How does this work? Does it just drop in there? I just want to see if I can figure that out. I'm guessing. And I don't know. So you have to attach this to whatever the kick is that you're doing here and then put it in? How do you attach it? There's not any screws or anything, so it would just sit on whatever the kick is, not this one, of course, but it doesn't go in the bottom of the lock. So I thought it would have went down in here and dropped into place somehow. Just trying to see how it would fit, how it interacts with the bottom of the lock. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I will have to look. See if I can find something that shows how to work that. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Huh. The joys of it being a 0-bitted key, right? Turn it and just drop the key right on out. Oop-a-doo-ba-doo-boo. Boop-a-doo-ba-doo-boo. Guess we can remove you. Like so, and then I gotta push the little pin there. What? You need the kick cover. What's the kick cover? What are you talking about? You have me lost, sir. The adapter attaches to the kick, but you need the kick cover. Oh, I think I used too small of a plug. Ooh, nice. Look at that. Nice little serrated on one. And all the rest in there are spools. They're full spools. There. C6A is what it says on that core. Send me a message on Discord. All right. Abus 83 brass adapter kit. Oh, so you need more than just this adapter piece, huh? I was told that was all I needed. Oh. So, I'm going to have to look into that. That's very interesting. Thank you for that. That is very, very, very interesting, sir. All right. Ooh, I should find, do I have an empty baggie down here? You would think in all this colossal pile of crap, I've got a baggie laying somewhere. But I can put some stuff in. We'll use this. I'll take him out of there. You don't need to be in a bag. Adapter for coax for my ham radio stuff. Because I want to put all of this away. See, this is one I should do. Make a custom key for this. I've got a key cutter now, little handheld clippers. So it might be fun to take that key and make some customs for it. The piece you have lets you change the Avis 83 cores Yale key to one you have. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's get down to business here. There's the full-on 6-pin key with its pins. Now, what do we have? Where did my pins go? There's extras, there's that. Why? Well, that's a bummer. Where'd my chest pin pieces go? I do not know. My chest pin pieces are not in the box. Well, what the heck? That's what I was wanting to put in here, were the chest pin pieces. And I don't see them. Well, let's go digging. Well, I will dig around with that. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I need some other parts. I guess I need some other parts. Let's see. What do you think, guys? What should we put in this lock for security pins? That looks like a devilish little pin one. That almost looks like something I made once upon a time. Ooh, there. Let's get us a... Yeah, some of these look like some homemade pins. Some of them do not. I think we'll go with him again. Let's do a nice one of those. Ooh. Yeah. We're damn near making into a challenge lock here, guys. We need one more pin for the back end. There. Well, that would be cool. Yeah, gold core in there would have been redonkulous, wouldn't it? All right, I'm going to lay these out. I'll show you guys all these pins, see what you guys think. See if you think I'm on the right track for something. All right, there we go. So let's lay you down. Let's turn you the way I want you to be in the lock, I think. We'll be like that. Ooh, and we'll go this way with him. He really don't matter. We'll put him like that, that, and that. So let me do a little zoomy. Back. Oh, all right. How's that look? So there would be pin 6. Pin 5 will be that little beast. 4, a nice little spool. 5, mushroom pin. Or no, 3, a mushroom pin. 2, another mushroom. And then this funky one that I made a long time ago in pin 1. What do you think? I'll show you the bitting here in a second. But that would be the security pins I'm going to throw in here. There is the bitting on the key that I have that'll go in it. Come on, you can focus. I know you can. Oh, do I still gotta kick you over to autofocus? There you go. There's the key that I've got for it. So what do you think? Oh, I think I'll use him for a pin instead of him. Use the one that it came with to be a better pin or spring. No, that's a key out of the Sparrow's reload kit. It comes with one key that's set up for a 6-pin. So now I just got to figure out. Nope, you don't go there. Yep, that looks good. I need a little bit deeper one there. So you're saying I should swap 1 and 6? Shh. We don't tell where the keys come from. It is a mystery. You don't go there, so we need something a little bit deeper. Let's try him. That looks pretty good. Nope. I think you're not there either. Betting you go in the last hole. Yeah, that looks good. I think I've got a couple wrong yet. I've got one right there sticking up a little bit, and that one there is not. So let's pull him out. And then let's pull him out. We'll trade those two, and we might be there. Yeah. All right, so you're thinking swap those two like so. Okay. All right. Let the torment begin. He fits it really well. This plug spinner doesn't fit very well. Come on him. That's it. There it is. All right. So go back here to the back and put the back. Oh, we'll do the back 3. How's that? Put him and we'll put a lovely little spool right there. Probably make a lock I'll never be able to open again, but you know. There. And so, whoa. Lovely little one that I made for a lock a long time ago, and then I just never ended up using it because it's a lovely little funky beast. Oh, what the heck? It fell right out. It helps if you put all the parts in the lock, doesn't it? So there, we need you. Oh, good grief. These tweezers are not good for picking him up. That's for damn sure. Should have done this before I got pins in there. I'll tell you that much. There. Now I can put that in there. It's amazing what happens when you put the right stuff in the lock, right? There's him. I think I want a little lippy sticking up. So what I like about these locks, though, is that you can change up stuff like that, right? Change the number of pins that go in there. Nice and common stuff, so it's easy to find different keys if you want to change it up. Easy to find or make your own pins because they're nice big pins. And there we go. Let's hope I did it all right so it works. Well, I know, but you know, why when I have a 6-pin key? But I know, screw with people. Although this will, yeah, it does say it. So look at that, it works. It works, it works, it's alive. Ooh, that feels really nasty putting the key in there, though. Ooh. All right. Now I have to figure out how you go back together. I believe you go like a so. I believe. We'll run you this way, I think. That's probably the hardest part, is putting the little Z bar in there. We'll go like that. And there. Oh, wait. Did you guys see what I almost did? I almost made a boo-boo and did not put the clip back on the lock. That would have been a problem. There. All right. Any bets on if I'll ever be able to pick it? That's one thing, too, that I noticed with these locks, which is kind of wild. Oh, I tried the key first. I just didn't put the C-clip back on it. But when you have it in this state where the key is not key retaining, right? Look at how little you have to turn. That's all the farther you got to turn that key to open it. Now, if you put it in key retaining mode, you'll have it turned way over. Oh, I forgot about that too. I forgot all about that. You can pull that right out of there. I am such a dork. There. Something ain't right though. What do I do? Oh, I'm telling you guys, I think I need to go back to bed. But no, I tried it. I tried it with the key in there first before I put it together. Not all the way in the lock, I guess, but there. It'll probably work better. Hey, look at that. It works good now. Woo! Woo! Doggies. We're just going to put him in there. Just throw that key in the bottom because I don't know where he went. Boop, boo, boo, doo, boo. Oh, there they were. Damn it. Is this thing magnetic? Or how did it... Somehow, my chess pieces were stuck to the bottom of the pinning tray. There. How's that? I think that's more fun anyway. What do you think? Make a fun lock out of it? Yeah, I do like these Avis locks. They are really, really nice locks. I'd have to say thank you to Mr. Texas Rebel for that. He sent me a couple of those, and man, they are marvelous. Simply marvelous darlings. All right. I think. And I can't try it with a leashy because I do not have an SC4 leashy. All I have is an SC1 leashy. We'll go with the big boy, I think, on him. Fits. Yeah. Now let's see what it feels like. So the other thing I've noticed with these cores in here is they are interesting. There's a lot of play. That was the dingy because my guys are getting ready to start work. Maintenance window weekend. We get 4 hours once a month to do all server maintenance, patching, things like that. I used to do that with the guys every month. But I've got 4 server guys working for me now, so I figure they don't need another one in the mix. They can handle it on their own. See, we got Mr. Night Train over on the TikTok side of the world. Good morning, sir. Got to try and remember to check on these things once in a while. They do. They have a very nice feel. These Avis locks are, man, I really like them. I don't know if I like them with these pins in it, though. Ooh. I must have overset something because I feel nothing now. Transparent Eyeball, good morning, sir. How are you? What's up is I'm trying to create a demonic lock here. Trying to see if it's pickable. At least by me. At least by me. That's the caveat to that, if it's pickable or not. Because I threw a couple homemade pins in there, threw in a couple of mushrooms. Ooh. It's yucky, guys. It's yucky. I don't know that I like it very much. This one's probably going to take me a while. Very potentially. I don't know. You know, don't you love when you get weird-ass text messages? Hi, are you still available for work? No idea who it is. Some headhunter just fishing. I am if the pay's right. Huh. The company I work for right now pays me quite well for what I do, so good luck. I don't know if I could go anywhere and get paid what I get paid here. So I just saw what you said there, Eagle. Yeah, it does. It does kind of almost look like a 3D printed key, doesn't it? But it's not. It's a SC4 stamped out of the, feels like aluminum, real lightweight key, but it is what it is. My goodness. Kind of regretting doing this now, guys. Oh, got it. Got it. All right. That turned out quite nice, actually. Very fun. And I just love those Avis locks. They're just so nice. But now I got to look into how to use that other core part you're talking about. I got to figure that out. It must be done. Open. I'll take an open every time or any time because they don't happen that often. There. If you guys haven't had a chance to ever check one of those out, I highly recommend you don't. You know, to look at this key, this should be a super secure lock. It's a dimple, right? Pins all over the place. But I think you could sneeze at this lock and open it. Terrible. Oh, you're absolutely right. In some, it's even worse than that. Because, I mean, some of them, yeah, like that one, that is just an absolutely horrible excuse for a lock. But it makes it fun. You know, you can stuff just about anything done in that stupid thing and open it. Let's see. Let's see how far that goes. Not quite that far. That's a little too much. Let's go over to this. I know I've seen some people pick these things with stupid stuff just because they're super easy. But now that I say that, of course, then I'm not getting it open with much of anything. Ouch, that hurt. That edge is sharp. I got to get some of those made too, by the way. I do. As I managed to lose my little top of keyway tensioner out of my pocket set. So I got to get after it and get some more of those made. There we go. I just needed some tension in there. But there, picked it with an Allen wrench. It's quite sad. I mean, I know it's just a plastic lotto lock, but you know, it's got potential to at least be a decent little lock. It just isn't. Do 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 do. Let's see. Yeah, that was cool. I like that. That's what I like about these. Is I mean, look at that. That is a pig of a key to put in and out of that lock, even. That turned out good. That turned out good. Let's see. That turned it out more gooder. Oh, so I was playing around yesterday. I've fought with this lock forever. It's an Abus Brady 7140. The only way I had been able to pick this one was to pick it to a false set, or rake it to a false set rather, then come in afterwards and finalize it and pick it. But all of a sudden, it's like things just clicked. I know, bad play on words when you're talking about picking a lock. There it is. Just suddenly clicked for me, the feel of the pins inside of that lock. So there you go. That's a fun little lock. Like it. I do have another lotto, though, that I don't like very much. Well, I have a couple, actually, different locks. That Brady sucks. And I don't know where the other one went. I have this no-namer. I don't know what it is. No idea. There's the keyway. Haven't opened it yet. And then this stupid little Brady. Really nice little lock, actually. We took it apart last week. It's all standard pins in there. And for the life of me, I cannot pick that stupid lock. I think I've opened it once, maybe twice. Other than that, it escapes me every dang time I try to do it. Noisy little lock. Can you hear that thing? There's some nice feeling pins in there. As far as, you know, they really feel like they set nice. They feel good. They sound good. But I gotta go check out my water softener. It's over there beeping away. But yeah, we opened up that Brady last live. That's all that's in there. It's just standard pins. And that to me, standard pins are some of the hardest I have to pick. Put standard pins in there, and oh man, I'm gonna struggle bus it every freaking time. This one's no exception. And like I said, I have no idea what's in this lock. I don't have a key for this lock. I know nothing. I don't know what brand this lock is. My father-in-law, he works out at one of the coal mines. I had to see if I can get him to snag up one of their lotto locks. I don't know what they use at the mine he's at. I know what mine they use a combination. Depends on the regular workers. They get the 410 lottos. The electricians, they use American 1100 long shackles for lockout, tack-out locks. So there is that. And I've even tried attacking this thing with a rake, thinking maybe I could knock it into a false set or something, but I don't get one, so I don't know what it's got for. Of course, I'm not a good raker either, so that doesn't help matters any. Not you. We need a smaller one. Why do I have you stuck in there? You go over there. We'll grab the lovely lily pads. Why do I suck so bad? I don't know. I've never been good at raking. Just never have been. I don't know, guys. This thing is... It's a pita, such a pita. Really don't like it very much. So this is the next on my naughty list, right? I got the acid today. Woohoo! Yeah. I don't know. That might be one I send to somebody else and say, here's my naughty lock. You try it. And then, like I said, this one, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pin. They're all standards. No security pins in this thing at all. And it has been an absolute disaster for me to pick. So I don't know if any of you guys know anything about these Brady aluminum bodied lockout locks. I wouldn't mind finding some of these because I actually really like it. It's about the same size as the 1100, but I think they're maybe a little finer pins. It'd be fun to convert one of these into something cool. The weird part is the core in here. I don't know if there's something missing in this lock, but the core has so much play in and out. I mean, you can move that core, man, a good eighth of an inch in or out. And it lists the key as being key code 45330. So that pin 1's a 0 left. That other one's damn near a 0 left. I don't know if I'm reading that right. You are correct. The crazy card. Oh man, some of these guys with their raking skills are just phenomenal. I think my problem, and that's my problem with a lot of locks, is patience. I have none. I work on a lock for a little bit and then I give up and move on. So there is that. I am my own worst enemy, right? Seeing these things. I bet if I changed the pins out in here to some security pins, I'd be able to pick the damn thing. But standard pins? Oh, yeah. I can rake some white belt locks. That's about it. You know, I see people raking pack lock 98 Pros, and it's just how on earth do you do that? Yeah, that's what it looks like to me too, is a 0 lift up front. That's why I'm trying to use a medium hook to make sure I can sneak back behind it and do my thing. Right? Yeah, I found a couple Master Lock 3s, so I was able to do the M3 challenge, and it was kind of comical. He was commenting on how my locks looked kind of used. You could say that, you know. They came out of this box that I've got. Like, there's a Master Lock. Was that a 1? And you can see these are pretty well used, but these are all old enough. These are actually the Made in America Master Locks. So I have like 4 or 5 of those. Look at this one. This one's got the chain hanging off the side of it. That's a number 1. Out of Milwaukee. They're very nice. They're nice locks. So if anybody's looking for one of these older masters, let me know. I've got 3 of the Master Lock 1s left. I've got 2 Master Lock 3s, and they're all the old USA mades. And then I've got 4, I think, of these Master Lock commercials. I'm not going to charge you anything. Help me with the shipping on them, and you can have them. So if that's something anybody is looking for, reach out and let me know. I'll hook you up. That was kind of a fun little challenge, the Master Lock 3, the M3 challenge, to rake, pick, and zip a Master Lock 3 in under a minute. Been some pretty good times out there from a few people. Yeah, I don't think any of these are that way. that you have to pick it back in order to lock it up. But yeah, you're right. That'd be cool to have one like that, wouldn't it? So let's see. Because I was thinking, with this being standards, it should be a Zippo rakeable lock. Right? It should be rakeable. I mean, probably not by me, but it should be rakeable. I don't know. I don't know that I'm familiar with what lock you're talking about. See, this lock is just a killer for me. One of these days I'm going to pull it apart and I'm going to repin that thing into something different. Because I like the lock. It's a lot of fun. There's the little Abus. Yeah. The old master lock number 3s. No, man. You need one of these. The old master 77. Oh, there's a lock. Four pinner. Looks like it says it is a 4769 cut. 5769 cut for the key. That's an oldie. Found that one back home on the family farm. And I was like, hey, Mom, I'm going to steal your lock. And she was just, okay. That's fine. What was I doing? What was I using? What? You guys distracted me with all this master lock talk. Any locksmith can cut what? Any locksmith can cut about any padlock, I think. There we go. You know, when I first got this lock, I really disliked it, but it's actually turned out to be a pretty fun lock. The 7240s. I like it. Nice little lock. Let's see, what other evil things do I have in here that I haven't picked? Or don't pick very often. The other one, I have a couple of these around, but this is the biggie. The Packlock 1 series. Same core as the Packlock, what was that other one that I have here? 100 series. Same core. Control and operating keys. I really want to get one of those. Like I said, I need to go hit up my local locksmith dude, see if he has an SFIC or an LFIC I can get from him. He's been pretty good about some of that stuff, so I'd have to try that and see if I can get, because I want one. With working keys would be better. I have one that doesn't have any keys. I have one here from Texas Rebel, I do believe. I need to send it back to him. He borrowed it to me. See, the one he sent me is this one. It's an Elox. I don't know what kind of keyway this is. The one I have is the same keyway as this, but I don't have a key for it. Three 3D printed that nice little SFIC holder for it, so almost as good as having it in a lock, right? I wouldn't mind getting one of those best locks that you can put the SFICs in. Thought somebody at one point said they were going to send me one they had, but never showed up. So lock. That is just a big beefy lock, isn't it? I bought it direct from Pack Lock, and I just went with the smallest core because I wasn't out to use it. But you can get it in what is it, 1, 2, and 3 series, and the difference is the core, or the shackle rather. It comes with larger and larger shackles. And I've got another nice little American 1100 here that I have yet been able to pick. Have not had it open, so it's in the naughty bucket. I should have a different name for my naughty bucket. Man, I don't know why I have sheetrock screws lying here on my pinning tray. Any of you guys ever run into stuff like that? Just random tools laying around or random parts laying somewhere, and you're like, why? See, and here's the key for this 1100. Has no pins or springs in it, huh? That's interesting. Stop selling. See, now there it just dropped into a nice big false set. But why? Well, that's the thing that I've read with most of these SFICs. In theory, they're guttable, but they're not easy. Morning, Mr. Dark Wolf. How are you? Ooh. That's what I've heard, is that they are a nightmare and highly recommended not to do it. I saw, was it this one? Did he send me? Yeah. So this one he sent me has a regular C-clip style on the back of it. So in theory, I'm not about to try it because I don't want to screw it up. But I've heard they can be a real mess. Well, I did that too on my Agent LS5. Because I had to gut it, and I was practicing gutting it, and I gutted it for my purple, and then I messed with it one other day and picked it again, and I gutted it one more time, and I went to put it all back together, and I lost one of the springs. I don't know if you're familiar with those things, but the springs are absolutely freaking tiny. I don't even know where I'm going to find a replacement spring for it. I'd like to find one so I could get it all the way back together again. So it's missing one pin. See, there was a big full set right there. Yep. Happy Father's Day to all who are fathers. And if you're not fathers, make sure you thank your fathers, thank your dads. Spend time with family this weekend if you're able to. Whatever it takes, right? Hey, chalupa. I haven't heard any more about that LPL imposter out on Facebook that was stealing other people's videos and trying to portray him off as his own. Anybody else heard any more on that? It was really kind of interesting. He was taking all kinds of people's videos and putting them out there and doing his own voice overlay kind of on it to make it sound like it was him doing the picking. Like, come on, dude. You know, I don't care if somebody wants to use one of my videos, but don't try and portray it off that it's yours. Yeah. Yeah, I watched a few of the videos at first because I thought it was somewhat legit, and then I started realizing that, yeah, something seems really hokey. And then I started seeing the Discord talks about him and the post of, yeah, that's my video. You're back. You're back in the house. See, this lock, man, this 1100, this has been the hardest 1100 I have ever had to pick. I don't know why. But this one's been a real booger for me. I don't remember what he tried to call himself like lockpicking lawyer, but it was some slight variation of that from the real LPL. So, and whose was it? Was it Orgus? Was it him that he was taking so many of his videos and throwing them out there as his own? I think that's who it was. I don't remember. Yeah. Well, but wasn't it Locknoob that had even thanked him for his contributions to the community or something at one point? I don't know. It was one of them had done something like that. It was weird. The whole thing was really bizarre. He did a pretty good job of planting himself into certain people's feeds. But it was only on YouTube. I never saw anything about him anywhere else. So I think he's still out there. I think I'm still on his channel. I think I still see things pop up every once in a while. But I saw somebody had a video out there. Oh, what was it they were doing? I don't even remember anymore. But it had me laughing because of what they were saying versus what was happening in the video were anything but correct. Yeah. See, there's that big old false set. I don't think he had a YouTube. I never saw anything about that guy on YouTube. I only ever saw him on Facebook. I mean, not that saying much. There's an awful lot of channels out there on YouTube that I don't know anything about. Matter of fact, I shared one of them out today that I just ran into the other day, and she did an entry for my giveaway. By the way, you can still get an entry in for my video. See if I can find it. I shared her channel out earlier today. Yeah. Only, only, only pins lock picking. Yeah. Yes, this is an American 1100 that has given me hell. This is the hardest 1100 I've ever had. I have not opened this thing yet. I can get it to drop into a big old false set, but I can't get it beyond that. Yeah, I hear you. I have a Facebook account. It's more so I can track family and things like that. And I do throw a little post out there once in a while, but I don't do a lot on Facebook. There's just so much scammy crap out there that. There I got my nice false set. I just got to figure out what's left after that false set. But then as I try to work out of the false set, and just bringing it up and setting everything again. See there, the false set's now gone. I hate you. You missed out. We pinned up this Abus 85 or 83 rather to a 6-pin core. Stuck a bunch of security pins and some homemade pins in there. That turned into a fun one. Pick it counterclockwise. Well, yeah, but that ain't going to help me get it open because I don't have a plug spinner. Ooh, even less feedback from the pins going trying to go counterclockwise, but I bet probably not using the right kind of tension wrench for that because I'm hitting the guide. Can't get in there very well to tension that. Going contour. Let's see. Let's go put you. Let's try slightly thicker. Oh, it's going to block it too much. I can't get in there. I've never done that whole counterclockwise picking thing, guys. Can't say I've ever done it. What is the key to the success? Ooh, I bet I can go that way. Oh, look at that, hey. Look at that. Kick that over the other direction with the Sidewinder. And now I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I've never tried a lock counterclockwise pick. And there's that big old, another false set. See, in there I think is, I don't know if that's the open or what that is, because now I'm hitting the body. How do I get past that to see if that actually worked? How do I do it, guys? How do I do it? How do I do it? Yeah, so there I picked it counterclockwise. There she be. But now what do you do with it? All right, Brian. All right, Brian. I picked it counterclockwise. Now what do I do with it? Now what? Ain't gonna help me open it none. I'm just giving you crap. But seriously, what do you do after you've picked it counterclockwise? I know, but I don't have a plug spinner. Yeah, don't turn too far; you'll jack it up. Now, let's turn it back. There. Picked is picked. That is true, but I like the open as the open. I like the shackle pop, guys. Damn it. That's my problem. Yeah, I think there's some of those models already out there, so that's true. At least I know I can pick it. Might not be open, but I can pick it. Yeah, I know it's a skill issue. Skill issue I don't have. It's like I said before, it's really bizarre, but I have had more fun and more success with challenge locks, just fresh out of the bag picking them, than I have other locks. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense, but I really enjoy the hell out of them. Yeah, I'll have to look for a model and 3D print a plug spinner and try one out. No, that's awful nice of you to say that, Johnny Locks. You don't have to do that, though. I bet I can find and print one. But yeah, I've never messed with a plug spinner. Of course, that's the first time I've ever picked a counter or the opposite direction on a lock padlock. I've done cylinders and things like that. I do those all the time. I try usually on challenge locks when I'm playing with them anyway. Usually doesn't make it on video that way, but I'll try and pick them both directions, get an open and going either way. The video I made on it includes a link to the guy who made it, his print file. I will have to go look that up as well there. Circa, you have several, huh? Nice. Yeah, like I said, that's something I've never tried out. It would be kind of fun. Yeah. Was that off of like Alibaba or something there, Brian? I should get some more of those cheapy tools that they've got out there. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them are not so good, but they're still fun. It's still fun to see all the different tools out there. I need to reach out. I need to send an email again to somebody. Because I got really exciting news, but I don't want to share it yet. I'm just going to tease you. UHS hardware, huh? So yeah, I'm just going to tease you with it. But I'm excited. I can't wait to see it. I don't know if it'll excite you guys like it does me, but it'll excite a few of you, I have a feeling. No, it's not a new pick design. I don't have any new pick designs. I don't know what else to design. I've got a rake I've been working on, but I just really suck at CAD for drawing it. And it's not like there's so many rakes out there. And quite honestly, the Chaos rake is my go-to, man. I love that thing. I got to figure out where I put it, though. I don't know where I put my... I don't know what kit I put it in. A Rytan? What is a Rytan? I'm not understanding the words that's coming out of your mouth. I think I've heard the name Raitan before, but I don't remember where or from what. Oh, it's a spinner. Yeah, I think I've heard that brand before. Do they make other tools as well besides that? By the way, guys, I have not officially closed out my drawing yet, so if you want to get an entry in, you can. They make picking stuff, yeah. That's quite cool. Yeah, Brian, that's what she said. It's not about the size, it's about how you use it. Well, that's what I need to decide. It was supposed to end end of last month. I delayed it because I'm waiting on one more prize, but I'm thinking of just closing it out, doing the drawing, and I'll ship out what the original prizes were, and the big prize I'll have to send to you once I finally get it, because I don't know how long it's going to take. He's just super busy. The big prize is Mr. Runesmith is making a custom set of dog leg picks. He'll have the standard, the medium, and the deep in his style of picks, which if you have not messed with Runesmith stuff, the guy makes absolutely stellar picks. So I'm really excited for those and excited for whoever gets them. So I'll just need to line up and do the drawing. You like your Peterson? I only have one thing of Peterson, and that's one little round hook, those freebies that they were giving away. And quite honestly, I don't like it. But I'm not a round hook fan. I keep meaning to bring it down and take my Dremel to it and flatten it off and turn it into a flat hook. That's just me personally. Not that there's anything wrong with the pick. It seems to be made fine. I actually like it a little bit better than these from Covert Instruments. I wish either one of them, especially for what they cost, I wish they were full tang steel, because there's just better feedback, man, from full tang, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Yeah. And you find that with every brand, right? There are tools that are good, there are tools that are bad. I'm pretty doggone critical about Sparrows, but I do love. I have several of their practice locks. I really like them. I have their pinning kit. I really like it. I have a couple other little things that I really like, and then I have a couple of sets from Sparrows that I wouldn't give them away to somebody because I can't stand them, and I wouldn't want to do that to somebody. That's what I'm going to do. Is I'm just going to get rid of the round and make it into a flat. It's got a hell of a bend in it. Well, I've straightened it mostly out, but you can see where the crease was at because my lovely sister-in-law decided to try and use that on one of these, internal house bathroom doors that you got to reach just inside the hole. The door was locked and she wanted to open, and that's what she happened to find was my Peterson pick. So she grabbed it and ran in there and bent the ever-living snot out of it. But I was able to straighten it back out, and it works. It is definitely not one of my go-to picks, but I'm about ready to throw this lock away. I picked it one direction. That's going to be good enough. That's just going to be good enough, guys. Good enough. I have to dig something else out that I can maybe pick. Yeah. Oh, lordy. I'll keep working on it. Let's see. What should we try next? Shall we dig this out and try to open up him again? Now these, it's the American 5200, the US series version, right? These were an interesting pick. This was for that challenge. It's got a really nice sprung core. but it's got a dead shackle, key retaining dead shackle, but no springs. And you talk about crappy, horrible feedback. You can't feel squat in this lock. It is unbelievable. So it was a real booger to pick for that challenge. I got it, and after I reset it a few times, when I did finally pop it, it was pretty quick, but I haven't heard any more on that. I want to know who won that challenge. Who won that? Does anybody know? I know Mr. Nola had some crazy quick time. I think he had like 13 seconds on his. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I have this set from Covert Instruments, and they're really short on the metal in those things. And to me, there's just so little feedback out of those things. I feel like I can't feel squat with those picks. Really dislike them a lot. I dislike them a lot. Just saying. That's just me. Let's try him. We'll play with them a little bit and see. They're definitely not my favorite picks. I know a lot of people really like them, and they're not terrible. I feel like they're made pretty well. I just wish they were a full tang, because then I'd have better feedback from them. According to him, he just got lucky and just hit the pins right. Yeah, he's good at talking shit. That's for sure. I like Nola. He's a good guy. See these locks. Oh, I don't even want to mess with them anymore. They have the worst. I mean, there's like nothing. There's just mush. There is no feedback at all in there. That was a 5200. What was this one? Oh, this is Mr. Lock Squash. He sent me this. I got this lovely engraved Lock Squash, and that's a 5560. That's a nice little lock. I need to get a shelf hung up on the wall down here in my area, and that's where all of these display locks are going to go. I've got quite a few locks. I have 3D printed displays from all, and then I've got a nice little encased lock and pin setup for a 1100. There's another lock that I haven't picked in forever. I don't want to jack up any of my display locks, right? They're just too pretty. Good at something other than talking shit. Yeah. He is good at that. He's a good one to have in when you're having a live, because, man, he will rake the crap out of people that if they're causing problems. It's quite comical. I've been really fortunate. You know, some of you guys get trolls in there and have problems like that. I haven't had that. Everybody that I've had showing up at my lives have been very respectful, very nice. Just a great group of guys, right? So I really do truly appreciate all of you guys that show up and join in on the chat and the discussions. It's always fun. Love it. So thank you, guys, for being the wondrous community that you are. I've been in and still am in quite a few other different communities and stuff out there. And I got to say, the overall lock sport community here has been stellar. I know. I'm kind of the same way, Brian. I don't like to have ones that I don't pick. But at the same point, you know, when people send you these ones that they took time to have engraved and done it pretty, I'll pick them. But then I make displays and I show them off, you know. Like there's a nice made one. Mr. Eagle Lock Sport. Look at that beauty. I break them out and play with them every once in a while. They're not only display pieces, but They don't go in my daily pick cases, right? You know what I mean? I'm not going to carry these around and have them get scraped up and scratched up. They're going to be here at my desk, and I'll break them out and pick them once in a while. Circa nightmare. All the locks you get are with the intention of picking someday. Well, that's me too. Someday. Someday over the rainbow. Maybe I'll get it open. And I have picked every one of them. I have picked every one of them more than once. Like I said, I don't pick them all the time, but I do. No, I've picked them all. I've picked them all a few times over. Oh, I know. It's hard not to collect locks, right? They just kind of collect and pile up. But then I'll find somebody who's looking for something wild or interesting, and I'll send them a lock. Yeah, exactly. These are nice. They've got the nice engraving and stuff on them, so they don't go in my throw bag of locks that I just carry around with me to pick. But it doesn't mean they don't get picked. They just don't get scraped up, scuffed up. I don't know that I have any real expensive locks. I'm looking around. I'm looking for some brown belt locks now, because that'll be my next run will be on the brown belt side. Wild Billiam has some, so he's on vacation. I'm just waiting for him to get back, and he was going to get me a pricing from him. He has a gold D9. I want to get a gold D9. Oh, I know. I've got a little display rack in front of me with some picks hanging on it that are not ones that I use. They're just ones that I collect. Well, I use them once in a while, but I've got, man, I've got a mess going. That's what I got going. I got a mess. Let's see. What do I have in there? I don't even remember what I've got. Oh, I know I have Mr. Runesmith's set, the Hellhounds that he made. I have those there. And then down here, I have a couple of sparrows. You know, again, I don't like these. I don't like those kind of handles, but I bought them for the artwork, right? There's the monkey paw. And I don't remember what they called that one. But I like the artwork that was on them. So I bought those and then go on a display rack. And I will use them on occasion, but just to try them out and play with them. Ooh, there's a body. Let the bodies hit the floor. There's a lock body. I believe that came off of this guy. Nope, that didn't come off of him. What lock did this come off of? Definitely didn't come off of that lock. Throwing master, I'm sure of that. Because that went, oh, yeah, it is from this. It went this way. There. That was the body for this lock. Wish I had a key for that lock, because again, I like the lock. But I don't have the key for him. So there that is. And it's got the flip open tab on the bottom. Mega Cross. Is that the four-way pick or the four-way keyway like that? That thing looks like it would be a absolute booger. I think it'd be fun. I like ones that are tough like that. I think it'd be a fun time. Well, I'm going to have to get off of here shortly there, guys. I got things to get done today. I would have liked to have ended on an open. Huh? The purple belt one has 2 Bibles. On the cross has 2. Yeah, I think I've seen some that are 4 on each side. That's just redonkulous, dude. I think that cross, one of those mega crosses, yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be a neat one. My goodness. There you go, Brian. You need the black belt version of the Mega Cross next. Pyramid pins? What the hell is a pyramid pin? That just sounds nasty. So if you get one of those, Brian, with pyramid pins in it, do your pick, and then when you go to do your gut, you got to have Walk Like an Egyptian playing in the background while you gut it. Oh, Lord. That's wrong. I'm sorry, guys. That was terrible. That was terrible. All right, we're putting Mr. Lock Squash away. Put a little squashy back on top. Oh, here's another lock that I've got. It's kind of an interesting one that I like. The little American L50. That's the funky little key on that. It's like a wafer lock. Look at that keyway. Isn't that crazy? Hey, Chalupa. I haven't picked this thing in forever either. I don't even know if I remember how to pick the dang thing, honestly. Yeah. Purple Mega Cross is so much fun. Some people have a sick version of fun. Now, I have seen those, and it does look like it would be a fun time. Definitely something different outside of your regular wheelhouse, right? See, I don't remember how I picked this thing before. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've messed with that lock. But it's really a cool lock. I like it. I like the design. Oh, well. Let's see. Maybe I'll grab a master lock number 1 so I have something I can actually pick. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Got to practice for my... I see I've got some serious competition coming up. Not that I need serious competition for the ULC Fight Night. There you go. The 410. I'm getting warmed up for you guys. Got him. What's the other one you got to do? The lovely little Master 410. There's the 410. And then the one of the batch that kind of sucks. Not him. It's this one, the Avis 55, a Forte. You aren't lying there, Brian. Every lock can be a challenge to figure out and learn. So there we go. I'm ready for the next fight night round, guys. I'm ready. I'm bringing it. Not sure what I'm bringing, but I'm bringing something. You know, I don't care. It's all fun and games. Eagle number 6. I don't know if I've had Eagle number 6 yet. I don't remember. I've had a couple of your Eagles, but I don't remember which one was what. Oh, you go over here. There. Ooh, a dimple. Nice. You made a dimple challenge lock? Ooh, very nice. I am not very good at my dimples. I've opened a couple of little dimple locks, but I need to work more on it. I need to work on these disc detainers too. I have those, and they've been absolutely stomping my butt getting a handler or figure that out with that Sparrow's dimple or disc detainer tool. That has been a mess. Well, there we are, guys. That is the show for today. I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up. I love the chat. I enjoy BSing with y'all. I hope you have a marvelous rest of your weekend. Happy Father's Day to you fathers out there. Have a good time tomorrow. Spend time with family. Give some hugs and kisses and loves to all the little ones. And on that note, folks, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll catch you later.